Hi guys, Del here. Hope you guys doing great. Today I'm going to share with you guys how easy to design a social media banner for a perfume company. So for further ado, let's get started. So guys, I opened my Photoshop, that is Photoshop CC 2017, and you can also download whatever version suits you. So guys, first of all, we create our new file. So we go to File and New, and here we have options, a lot of options, custom based options, and some are print and other. So what we have to do, we have to make our custom option. So for that we go to our width section and we put our width, that is 1080 pixels. Guys, when you are doing any design for screen like social media, that is for screen, not for print, you always choose this feature, this pixel. Your design have to be in pixels, not in inches. Inches are for print design. So as you see, I already created my custom size, which is 1080 by 1080, and you can also create your own size, but these are the standard size that I'm going to create. So my resolution is 300 and it always has to be RGB, and the rest have to be great. So guys, I'm going to create my artboard. This is my artboard. Now what I have to do, I have to click on that lock button to unlock it, and my layer is now unlocked. So guys, as you saw in the thumbnail that I create that banner, for that I have to select my background color, and this one is my background color. I'm going to select this. So I double click this is Illustrator. So I created my colors in Illustrator, so that will easy for me to choose. So you can also create these colors in Photoshop. So you have to copy this from your keyboard, Control C. You have to copy this and you have to go to your Photoshop, and you have to add this by Control V, like this. You have to select on this layer by to add your color. So I'm going to select paint bucket and I'm going to add this color. So this is our background color, as you saw. So guys, our background color is now completed. Now what we have to do, we have to add this background. So guys, this is the background I downloaded from FreePic. That is a very famous website for vectors. This is the stage or podium, you can say whatever you like, but this stage I search a stage and I got this. I'm also going to add a link into the description box, so you can also find this file by clicking on it. So what we're going to do, we're going to copy this layer. So from our keyboard, that's for Windows, we're going to select Control C, and in our Photoshop we're going to paste it, Control V, and now we have to paste it. As you can see, now our design file, the background file that we need, is now in our Photoshop file, in our artboard. So what we have to do is to transform it. So how are you going to transform it? Transform is basically when you have to increase the size of your object. So what you have to do, you have to click Shift and Alt on your keyboard and just drag it like this. Now guys, our background is now set, and we have to place it right over there. And now we need to blend this with this color. Now what we're going to do, we go into our blending modes, and from blending mode we're going to add luminosity. Very nice. Now our luminosity is just created the same color as the background, and this picture is picked that same color. Now guys, this is our first stage of our design, and now what we're going to do, we're going to add our object. Now there is a very important thing. Before adding an object, we have to create a gradient map for all over the picture. So whatever object we're going to add in it, the color is that object is going under that color. So how we're going to do this? That's very simple. So we're going to click this mode and we select our gradient map option. Now from that gradient map we're going to create a gradient map option. This is my standard gradient that I already saved, and you can also create this by copying this what you call number and create this same color when you are creating your design. Or you can change whatever you want, but this is where you're going to copy. Now I hope you already copied that previous one. Now you also have to copy this one. So now we have to change this by clicking and selecting anyone that actually blends with our background. So let's explore it. You can do this thing by just pressing arrow keys, down arrow key on your keyboard. If you go back, you have to go upwards and downwards, this one. And this one is going to, this is a lot of people think, you know, this is too much dark, but here we go, we're going to fix it. So let me take this opacity a little bit low, like this. Now this background is set, but half of the background is actually nothing is on it. So we're going to fix it later. Now what we have to do is we have to drag our Perfume image that we already downloaded here. Yeah. So guys, these are some PNGs that I was actually working on. I downloaded this already made PNGs because to show you guys, you can also download this. I can add the description. I can add the link in the description. But obviously, when you're creating your client's work, then your client will provide you the picture, so you can crop it up. Because I'm teaching you guys, so I already downloaded this picture, the Perfume picture. So you can drag this by the same thing that I already told you. You can drag it by like make it small or big by just simply drag it, and I'm going to adjust it like this, and here we go. Our object, our main object is just placed. Now guys, you can see like there's a difference in the background and in our object, which is like not same. So what we're going to do, we're going to add this object under our gradient map. Now here we go. Now you can see how the things are going to change, light and everything. Now look at this, this is looking good. Now what we have to do, we have to create this background a little bit more. So simply what you have to do, you have to click on the layer, select the layer, and you have to go to our rectangular marquee tool. Let's select it, let's drag it like this, It's very easy, guys. These tutorial that I'm going to teach you guys are very simple, and with simple and with very minimal using of tool, you'll learn a creative and elegant design. So a lot of people think, you know, Photoshop is complex and this design actually looking very complex, but I'm going to teach you very simple thing and very simple usage of a minimal tool in Photoshop, and you can create an awesome thing. So guys, get back to this. So now I created this from a rectangular marquee tool. I created this box. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my edit section and I'm going to add fill. So for the fill, I created this same background. I wanted the same background to go on top, and it shows same. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select content aware. Make sure that there should be content aware over there, and if not, if any other option selected, you just have to click on content aware and just press OK. So by pressing OK, you see the same background, but simply and very clearly in just one click you created the same background. So you don't have to go to stamp tool and any other tool and create this. It's very simple, guys. So I tried myself to teach you simple tools and you can achieve a very good and awesome design. So guys, let's make this another time. So let's select it like this and go to the edit. There is another if you wanted to learn a shortcut, you can also press Shift F5 and that will thing fills there. So it's like this. So let's do one more time again, so our image will be completed. So let's do like this. And now a lot of people, as a beginner, they think, you know, this thing, how can we get rid of this thing? So guys, this selection tool, you can get rid of this by just simply on your keyboard Control D, and this will go down. So as you see, you know, there's nothing in it because that's a selection tool, so you deselected it. Now guys, what we're going to do, we're going to, there's a little bit of problem here. So because what I'm going to actually do, I am actually going to create a shadow over there, because this stage is not looking, it's not looking, the perspective is not looking like this stage is like creating any shadow, because shadow have to be on the whole surface has to be a shadow. So what I'm going to create, I'm going to select this box, this tool, which is ellipse tool, sorry about that, which is ellipse tool, and I'm going to drag it like this. It's simply like this, and I'm going to select same again, this background, no, actually not this, and I'm going to add this over here, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going on a filter section and blur section and Gaussian blur. You have to convert it to smart object. This is like this. Yes, exactly like that. You have to adjust it like this. Guys, one more thing that I actually did, I have to do that before, but I never did. I wanted to select this color actually, so I'm going to delete it and I'm going to select once again ellipse tool, and I'm going to select, you can, so what we do, there is another shortcut to select another color. even we select over this section and then we fill it when we just place our shape over there. That's another thing. There's more options in Photoshop. You can do a lot of things by 2-3. There's a three or like 2 or 3 options, and for some tool there are more. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pressing Alt from my keyboard and select this color. So I selected this color. Now I'm going to create a lips shape another time, one more time, and then now what I'm going to do, I'm going to select my pick tool and I'm going to drag it down over here, and now I'm going to filter, blur and Gaussian blur. Here you go, like this. Very nice. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to press OK. You can select this, or what you want, you can select it. So I press OK. Now guys, I am going to right click on it and rasterize this layer. So this layer is now rasterized. Now I want this shadow that I actually put it over there, I wanted it to be only on this place. Now it's coming on that stage, it's looking not good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this button. This is a clipping tool, add layer mask. Yeah, so you add a layer mask on it like this. So whatever you select, whatever work, because I really wanted to erase this thing, so if I erase with the eraser tool, that's another option, you can do that from your eraser, but I don't want it because if something goes wrong I have to press Ctrl Z, and sometimes you're limited with your undos. So that's another option. You have to do that if you really like it, but if you wanted to do this is another option that I really like and really use that, because that's a very useful option and I really like it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to press on this section. This is a layer mask section. So what I'm going to add in here, this is going to be add this. So that when I do this, so I wanted to erase this, opacity has to be 100. Now I'm going to erase this part. Yeah, very nicely and very calmly and gently, like this. Yes. So now guys, you'll see. So now in that case, if something goes wrong, by mistake I erase this part like this, oh my god, what I have to do, I have to Ctrl Z, that's another thing. But if I click on this and change our white part, we can also do this, that's another thing. So guys, there are a lot of options you can do in Photoshop. There are a lot of things, so you have to keep trying. That's what I teach, that's what I actually believe in, that you have to keep on trying. So now I'm going to just fix it a little bit, like this part. I'm going to actually make a little bit the part that it looks like this, like simply. So guys, now what we have to do here, add our background, add our color. So guys, a lot of people are thinking, this is not a good background now. What we do, it's not looking nice. Yeah, me too, I'm thinking the same thing. What I'm going to do guys, I'm going to, in our Illustrator, and here are my palettes, so I'm going to select this color like this. I'm going to copy this, and now I'm going to create a new layer from there like this, and now I'm going to add this color right here. Now our color is on it. What we're going to do, we're going to add this color and we're going to again flip it. So you have to select brush, or make sure make sure that this is black. So if not, you have to select it. So now guys, yes, you have to make it like this. Yes, if something goes wrong, you have to select again this button. So now you have to drag it a little bit here. If you need to fix it a little bit, like this section is black, so if you wanted to fix it, you have to go to there and fix it like this, and erase from that top, and you have to increase the opacity like this, and I think now we are good. This part seems to be a little bit like this. Okay, now guys, there's a very important part that we have to fix. We have to little bit increase it, like a little bit. Yeah, like, oh my god, I have to select this. Yeah, so make sure from shift you're going to select this both layer and make it a little bit bigger like this, and we're going to fix it, no problem. Okay, so to fix it, like, you have to go to that again and fix it a little bit like this, and if you wanted to erase it, that's all up to you. Oh my god, that's too much. So you have to, if you wanted to, yeah, so it's basically like that. So if you wanted to fix it, if you wanted to make it like that, that's all your choice, guys. Whatever you wanted to do, you do that. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to little bit, take it a little bit, make it a little bit smaller like this. So what I did, I do that is transform. You guys know about transform. So Control T, if you didn't know, on your keyboard you have to press Control T, so transform will come. So from transform I make it a little bit smaller. With my keyboard I'm going to Control J pressing, and it automatically created duplicate for it. So if you guys don't know Control J, you can also create with another option. You can drag this and create a new layer. So this is another option. So now I rasterize it and I click Control T transform and click left click on it, and there's an option flip vertical. I'm going to do this. Now this will happen. So I have to drag it down like this, and now guys, what I'm going to do, that's another interesting point. So now I'm going to create clipping mask, add a layer mask. Yeah, layer mask is here. Now I'm going to select gradient tool from here, and make sure gradient tool have this gradient selected, black and white. Now you have to do this, like create it like this. Yeah, exactly, that's what we want. So drag it like this, a little bit more. Yes. Now click pick tool and go to opacity and down the opacity to 50%. This is 50%. You wanted to increase it, you wanted to make it less, that's all up to you guys. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to erase a little bit. This light is actually dimming, so I'm going to erase it a little bit. Yeah, like this. So guys, I'm going to add text. That is very important. So before text, I really wanted to add petals over it because it's a perfume, fragrance. So for that, I'm going to add petals. So here I have petals. I already downloaded this. This is a PNG file. I'm going to add this into the description of the video. So as you guys already saw that what I did, I drag it from the folder and drop it here. Now I'm going to press enter. No, sorry. Now I'm going to press Ctrl T and make it a little big like this. So it's like this. Yeah, guys have to control it whatever you like. I'm going to do like this. Now guys, this is our petals. I'm going to rasterize it, drag it here, this, and it here behind that. So guys, our petals are now set here, but the problem here is that we have our petals are in pink color, so that's a very big problem. No problem, we're going to fix it. So we're going to change its color. Now for that, we're going to add another layer, which is gradient map. Yeah, and for that gradient map, which I already saved, guys, here, this one, I'm going to add it, click it over it, and by clicking left, I'm going to create clipping mask on it. Yeah, you have to select, you have to make this color here and this color here. Yeah, this is like that. Okay guys, now our color is now on it, but this is all solid color, so no petals are not actually not visible, so the texture is not visible. So for that, we're going to click on it, going to our blending option and add color on it. Wow guys, look at this, look at this guys. Now this is amazing. So before doing anyone this, I wanted to save this file. So okay, my file is now saved, guys, so make sure you also save your file. Sometimes Photoshop go corrupt, so that's for your save, that's your save option. So now what we have to do, we have to make it a little bit bigger by selecting Control T, a little bit bigger. Yeah, like this, guys. Yeah, exactly. Now what we're going to do is, guys, we just check there that it's, oh my god, what we did is now we have to select both the layers. So if we wanted to put it out there, I wanted to just drag it and wanted to put over there. So what you guys do, well, you guys click on that layer and go to filter, go to blur, go to motion blur, add a motion blur in it, whatever you like, add more, less, I want a little bit less, like this. That's really cool. So, and if you guys wanted to adjust your petals in a different position, you guys wanted, and whatever you like, guys, you can do it like this. I'm leaving it here. My banner is almost set. Now there's one thing left. So now, guys, we add text in it. So before adding text, I'm going to make it a little bit less the opacity. It's like very slightly, yeah, like this. So our petals are now showing a little bit like over there. So now I'm going to create my text. So by clicking on a text tool, I'm going to select stencil. you can download this font. This is a very cool font, a very elegant font, and like this, the gold one. So you can download this font from the font, and from internet, from any website you can easily get this file. So I'm going to select this here, like adding this, and I'm going to write perfume. Sorry about that, the color is black. I'm going to change it white. Okay guys, so guys, our perfume, so a lot of questions are like how this is like in that spaces. So guys, you can add these spaces like clicking on that font, selecting it, and by pressing on this small folder, and this is the space to, if you can do it 0, the spaces are empty, and if you wanted to add a space in it to give it a very elegant and cool look, so you have to select this. So I'm selecting 540 for this. That is cool for me. You can select anyone you want, and by clicking Ctrl T, transform it, I'm going to drag it a little bit bigger. Okay, so this petal is actually a little bit irritating, so I really wanted to remove it. So that's all your choice. You wanted to remove it, you wanted to select it and place it here. That's all. It's actually not visible, like, I'm sorry, like here. That's all depend on you guys, how you really wanted your design to look. I wanted to add this here. That's actually looking cool, but I actually wanted it to erase. So I'm going to add a layer mask on it, and I'm going to erase it. Increase the opacity and this. Now it's gone. Now guys, let's adjust our font. So as you saw in our picture, I added gradient on it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a gradient on it. So by pressing double clicking on it, opening the layer style option, and I'm going to add gradient map. So I already selected this gradient map. This is a very cool color, the same color in that bottle. You can also create this gradient map. That's very simple. So you can also copy this code and create your own, or you can create any color that you really wanted to add. You can add this color, you can add any other color, but this is really good. It's going with the design, you know, it's like cool, actually looking very cool. So you can select this. So I'm going to add this by pressing OK, and now my perfume gradient looks very nice. So guys, now I'm going to add a tool, a little box on it. And like this. So I'm going to click on that layer again. I'm going to add, you can also do very short thing, you know, by actually clicking on that layer, clicking on and copy layer style, and go to that layer and paste layer style. That's very cool guys. These short keys, short tips are actually going to help you increase your speed, and also these shortcuts are basically increase your productivity. It's very necessary guys. You have to learn those things, and you will learn. I will teach you guys these keys, and you will become a good designer. So you wanted this big, or you wanted this a little bit small. I wanted it a little bit small. That's too thick. I think this one is good. Yeah. So by adding this line, I'm going to add a little bit line over there. You can add yours, the product name, and whatever you want. So I'm going to add this, the original fragrance. Sorry about my spelling guys, maybe that's wrong, but I tried my best. I think that's right. You can also Google it. And I'm going to add this, making it small like this, and yeah, a little bit more. So, and now I'm going to click on it, copy layer and paste layer. Now look at this, guys. If we wanted to make it a little bit bigger, so I have to select by pressing control and clicking on layers. You can select these 3 layers together like a family and place it like this. So guys, I think our banner is ready, and if you wanted to adjust this petals, you wanted to raise this petal like this may be irritating you or whatever you really wanted to do, you can do that by yourself. Whatever you wanted to do that, you can add this and create the design that you really wanted. So there are a lot of options you can create. You can also make this background a little bit lighter, so this petal is also going to visible like this, you know. That's no harm, like this. Yeah. So guys, that's your choice. Whatever you really wanted to do, you can do it. That's all in your hand. So you can make it, you can fix it. So that's it for guys. I hope you like this video. You learn a lot of things, how you can create a social media design with using very simple techniques and create a very awesome looking design. If you like my video, just go to subscribe, press the subscribe button, and if you really like my video, just give a thumbs up. And I'm going to create more videos like this, and if you have anything in your mind you want me to teach you guys, you can also comment me in a comment section. So guys, see you guys with a new topic. Bye bye, take care.